awfully fast. Yes. Yes. You eat the peppers awfully fast. Awfully fast, Omar. I just left a message for the woman. Please call me, please call me, leave me a message. I want to know, I need to know if we're going, I hope. But yeah, leave me a message because I just got up and I could be in the bathroom. I got to take Omer out. I'll take Omer for a walkie, but I'll bring my phone. I'll bring my phone along with me. You eat the peppers awfully fast, Omerlou. Yes, you did. You eat the peppers. Yes. Peppers. You eat those peppers fast, please. I might have given them yesterday. I made them last night and late, and so I waited till today. Yes, you had peppers, didn't you? You had peppers. You were happy. You had peppers. Yes, you had peppers, oh my. Yes, peppers. Yes, peppers. Frozen cooked peppers. Yum. Oh. I had weird dreams about my mom. She was like out, but not really. I guess she was still in the mental hospital, but got to come out to have appointments or something. And one of the appointments, it's just weird. She went and saw her doctor. And I was like, I said, did he cut your toenails? And she's like, yeah, and she showed them to me. Because we got permission, me and the church woman, I asked, but my mom had to miss her foot appointment, and she needs her toenails cut, She needs on having her toenails cut, so we got permission to do that, as long as we do it in front of the staff, a nurse or something, so they can see that we're not going to leave the toenail clippers there with my mom. But my mom was out, and she started talking nonsense about how she's going to go to this, she had another appointment, and that was to go meet with a Catholic, like a Catholic priest, about she was going to go and have a group thing and read the Bible every single day at this place. And the key thing to understand about this dream is that, first of all, I believed it was real, okay? It's not like it's a lucid dream, okay? And I started to do what I'm not going to do anymore. I started to poo-poo. I started to be like, Mom, how are you gonna go there every single day? She was gonna go to read the Bible, some kind of thing. I'm like, there's no one to. How are you gonna get there? Oh, they'll come get me, and I'm like, and I started to say that I didn't think that they would come and get her every single day because she would have no way to get there. And then I had to remind myself, you know what? Just let her believe whatever, and if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I had to remind myself of that. Just go along, Laura. Don't get upset about her foolish whatever. Because obviously in the dream I knew it was foolish that she was gonna do this. Pretty much because I don't think she'd have any way of getting there every single day to read the Bible all day long at wherever this place is. It doesn't exist. It was just a dream. Okay, but that was her plans. She got like a group, she got like a day pass or something. To get out of the mental hospital temporarily, and she went and saw her regular doctor, which was good, but somebody was saying, and then she was eating cold roast beef and something, and I said, oh, did you get that from the mental hospital? And she says, no, so-and-so brought it to me, and it wasn't very good, because she was like, cold, dark, roast beef. What does dark mean, Mom? It's dry. Oh. I said, was that from the mental? She was like, no, so-and-so, this was a woman that she knew from that place. She visited her or something in the dream, not in reality. In reality, nobody's visited my mom except for me and her friend. And my aunt has no intention of visiting my mom, because, as she put it, why am I going to drive X amount away, you know, like I told you, it's far away. When I say it's far away, it's not like 20 minutes down the road or something, it's far, okay, but why am I going to drive far away just to have your mom talk nonsense and babble and you know, possibly yell and whatnot, all the things I've experienced when I've visited her in person in the past, on different occasions in my life, but or over the phone. Weird ass dream, huh? With the key point that I need to learn to just go along with whatever she says. Don't argue. Just go along. And I told you I'm not going to get on her case about important things anymore. I'm not going to do it except for her meds. I have to take care, make sure she takes her meds, but things like brushing her teeth, don't do it. Let your teeth rot out of your skull is what my attitude's going to be. I'm just not going to say anything. And if what she is inclined to do, bitches to me, like if she's not losing weight or whatnot, but then I hear that she's eating like all fat. She's said that to me before. Well, I don't know why you know, and I'll be like, 'cause you eat this, that, and whatever. You eat fattening things at that place you go to. You're not, 'cause she's like, well, how come I lost all that weight before? Because you weren't eating as much, Mama. She's referring to when I helped her lose 30 pounds when I first moved in here, which I did help her lose 30 pounds, but she was not eating as much as she does, as she's been eating over the last whatever. And that's her choice. But I can't, if she's going to be, you know, I'm like, Mom, that's why you're not losing weight, you know? Or that's why you're gaining weight. It's not rocket science. It's the medication. Oh, that's my favorite one. Mom, you're on the same goddamn medication. If it was the medication, you wouldn't have been able to lose weight back when I helped you lose the 30 pounds. Not the medication, it's you eating too much. See, I'm just gonna, when she gets out, I'm just gonna go along with whatever. I'm just not even gonna argue. I'm not gonna do anything. And people who can't stand me will scoff and say, you're not going to be able to do that. No, I have to do that. I convince myself that she's stronger than she actually is. So, this was a wake-up call. That doesn't mean I'm not still going to tell her if she does stuff wrong, you know. Things like her going to bed without getting ready for bed. Fuck it. I absolutely hate it when she does that and hasn't taken her meds, because then I do have to fight with her, you know. Then it's like you need to get up and take your meds. I've had to do that before and it sucks. I have to do it in regards to the meds, but not in regards to her brushing her teeth. Fuck it. Seriously, fuck it, people. Of course, that also means that I have to just not care. Just let it go and not care. And then my friend's like, you know, what are you counting on your aunt for? Why can't you go and go after the concern? Oh my God. Are you fucking kidding me? I wouldn't even know how to do that. I wouldn't have ever known to do that or anything. That would lead nowhere. Even the free attorney that my mom and I met with, which I did get her to do that, said it shouldn't be you to talk to the board of directors. It should be your aunt. You're too emotional. I wouldn't know what to say or do or whatnot. I just love how I'm expected to not care on the one hand. I can't tell my mom things that are good for her because that's getting on her case. On the other hand, I'm supposed to single-handedly, since she's not capable of doing anything, go after this conservator, go after the nut house people and get a lawyer to sue them. I mean, come on. Unfucking believable. That's what I say. You guys don't get it, okay? If I have to turn it off, then that means turn it off. It means fuck it. It means, I don't think anything's gonna... I would never have thought to go after the conservator. I told you, on the one hand, Auntie had said that he can just pay himself what he wants and that's it. And we're out that money and that's it. And then she got pissed off at him because she called him on my mom's behalf while they were in the car and they'd gone off. And he was being a jerk and wouldn't even explain anything about that paper. And it turned out that there were discrepancies on it that needed to be taken care of. But there's a difference between there's being discrepancies on it and we're going to go after him and call the board of directors on him, etc. This is not a fucking case where my mom can help. It's me having to do it single-handedly, and I'm not, I'm barely holding it together myself. Auntie's the one who wanted to do that. She's the one who typed up the letter. I wouldn't even know what to say. Now it's been so long, Why can't you do it? That's what my friend says to me. I don't see why, forget about her. Why can't you do it? See you live under these circumstances and see how well you fare. Except you're all perfectly fine and normal and not mentally ill at all, so you'd be fine. You think I should have no problem ever standing up to my aunt or regarding the healthcare policy, regarding anything. Unbelievable. You think you're dealing with, on the one hand, you know that I'm mentally ill, that I'm sick, that I'm afraid or whatever, and then on the other hand, you just think I should be able to do everything. Not a friggin' robot. I can't be expected to care on the one hand and not care at all on the other, And that is what's expected of me. To not care, if I'm not allowed to say anything to my mom that I know is for her own good, then that carries over to the fucking money too. Let the fucking conservator have it. And as for suing that, oh my God. My mom is 100%, before she wound up locked up this time, was 100%, there's no way we can do that, etc. It's Auntie who thinks it can be done. And I'd be single-handedly expected to do it. My mom is not able to help at all. Oh, but I'm just supposed to be Superwoman. I'm just supposed to do all of that, right? Meanwhile, I'm barely hanging on myself. My friend doesn't get that either. She doesn't see why I can't ever stand up to Auntie. She doesn't see why I'm not the healthcare proxy. Well, Auntie said to me last time, "See, you didn't even want to call the cops on your mom, Laura, but you want to be in charge?" But meanwhile, if Auntie ever decides to move away, I don't know if she will, but if she did, then I would have to be the healthcare proxy. No. Auntie made a perfectly valid argument as to whatever, as to why we weren't going to be dual. You're not supposed to have dual healthcare proxies, Laura. You are that. No, I'm not. I'm the alternate. It's not the same thing, but whatever. Whatever. You're being ridiculous. They don't listen to me anyway. The cops, they come or whatever. They listen or they not. Because she knows what to say. Even if saying what she says to get my mom the help she needs is fibbing, she'll say it. So she's right. Better that she just be the healthcare proxy while she's around. And as for the other shit, it's a huge amount of stress and responsibility on me and whatnot, where my mom can't help at all and doesn't think it can happen. It's completely just 100% that it's not going to work, why are we going to do that, blah, 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 blah. Okay? Oh, but I'm just supposed to do it, right? According to my friend, yeah. I have 50 zillion emails from her. It proves it. Why does it have to be your aunt? Why can't you just do it? I don't see why you can't do it, Laura. Blah, 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 blah. Because she's the one who started it all. That's why. Because I am not some nice, normal businesswoman saying whatever. I'm barely hanging on. That's why. It's too much for me to do on my own. Sure, if Auntie and I together, but me on my own, no. Without my mom's help at all, no. Fuck it, I don't care. Tired of caring. Stop reading her emails. Still have a pen in there I've read. She automatically thought it must be my fault. My fault that my mom's social worker is friggin' rude bitch and doesn't even call back ever. Well, it's not. You're just assuming. You're like, well, I know how you were with the other people at the other house. Well, yeah, they deserved it. They were fucking assholes. They deserved it. God, on the one thing, hand, you think so low of me that I must be, because I must just be going off on this woman. That's why, it's all my fault. That's why she's not returning my calls. Bullshit. Auntie, I got a text from Auntie. The woman doesn't call my auntie either. You think it's not insulting to me that you automatically assume that about me? Without even knowing the facts. You're like, well, because you're calling, because you're calling after hours and you're yelling at, oh, you're just assuming that. And I called her on it. Based on what? Well, that's how you were last time. So, last time it was completely different, absolutely positively different circumstances than this time. On the one hand, you think so low of me that I must automatically be doing that because that's just how I am. On the other, you think I'm single-handedly supposed to go after this conservator and everything else on my own without Auntie's help. Unreal. I haven't done anything wrong this time, okay? I've left perfectly polite, nice messages. I'm not going to spend my life calling. If I never hear, they're not sitting in their offices. You don't reach them. You get their fucking voicemail. And as an aside, I hated the people at that other nut house my mom spent those months in, but that social worker always got back to me. Okay? I have all her friggin' little, I hated her, but she did get back to me. This one is not. She's not even the one my mom started off with in the beginning. My mom gets a new one, the third weekend? Was it the third weekend, Omar? Yeah. Something like that. And suddenly she has a new one. I've left perfectly polite, nice messages. I've called during the day. Okay? I haven't just called after hours. I've called during the day. She doesn't get back to me. I don't know why. I am going to go in today and I'm going to very politely bitch. I'm going to say everything going on, that nobody returns our calls. We want to know what's going on with my mom. I'm not going to throw Auntie under the bus. You know what I mean? I'm going to say we. I'm going to say I've left message after message for Diane. She hasn't returned my calls. Okay? I'm going to say that Auntie, I don't know that Auntie called. Auntie implied it, but Auntie had said she wasn't going to call, but Auntie faxed over the health care, probably with a note, I'm back, please call me or something. I'm sure she didn't just do that. No one gets back to us. My text from Auntie is, what can we do about it, Laura? I know. But I haven't done anything wrong. This is completely different circumstances than the last time. And since my friends know me for a very, very long time, she knows it's different circumstances. She automatically assumes that I had to have done something wrong because these wonderful hospital people would never, ever not be that rude. It has to be Laura, of course. It has to be my fault. And had my mom's friend not come through for me. And if you would too, if you have a choice between going with your mom's friend and relaxing and not having to go, my mom's friend hadn't come through for whatever reason, I would have either taken the public transportation to get to see my mom or taken a taxi. And then as for meeting the doctor and social worker in person, I had 100% believed Auntie would want to go there. It hadn't even crossed my mind that she wouldn't. It hadn't crossed Churchwoman's mind. Of course, because Churchwoman had offered to drive me. And then I'm like, Auntie's going to be back anyway. I'm sure she's going to want to go. I appreciate the offer, but there's no reason, And now it comes down to, if Auntie's unconcerned about going there in person, does it really matter if I go? I could go, but they don't even return the fucking phone call. You know, it's just a big whatever. It's one thing if I tell you I've done something, okay, friend? It's one thing if I tell you. But for you to just assume, and you know you did it, I have the emails to prove it. It's one thing if I tell you, oh, I yelled at this person, I did this, I did that, like I did say that I did, and the other, when my mom was in the nut house, it's completely different circumstances, and you know it. But for you to just assume, that's just wrong.